OpenHW Group has been an independent organization since 2019, and we shared a lot of development processes from Eclipse Foundation. Now, we want to focus on this open source industrial grade RISC-V course, and by joining Eclipse Foundation, we could get rid of some of the management overhead we had and align more on our core mission. Being a part of the Eclipse Foundation also helps us to drive more on the RISC-V front, just taking more care of our developers. That is a good question. First, whoever is integrating RISC-V into automotive, I highly love and recommend, because that will be the future. Open source cores have a lot of benefits compared to proprietary one. First, you can inspect the core, you can share it with others, you can collaborate, because in the end of the day, this kind of brain power which RISC-V is delivering is a key requirement in all applications. So being able to share it with other, maybe even people doing similar chips, is a big benefit. So having open source cores, you A, can inspect it, you B, have a better time to market, and you C, can collaborate and getting a higher safety because of more eyeballs on it. RISC-V is a relatively new architecture which is 10 years on the market and has already achieved remarkable things. It's already shipped in billions of devices. Coming to automotive is just the next logical step and is providing a lot of new benefits. There are some small obstacles like software adjustments where we're having new operating systems like ThreadX, also an open source at the Eclipse Foundation, or other things like functional safety which are needed for automotive. So I think that is one of the, not obstacles, but one of the things we will solve together going forward and which we still can improve. There are a few companies who are having integrated open hardware, and we have a huge shipment of real cores in real applications. Majority of the shipments is in, I would say, consumer kind of chips where you're thinking about smartwatches or Wi-Fi connectivities. For example, Silicon Labs is a big driving adapter of open hardware cores, and that is already shipped in products today. Also in Europe, for example, French Thales, a really great contributor. They are adopting various cores like our CVA6, and they have commitment to ship it in real products where first tape outs, that means available chips, will be this year. So in general, there is a big adoption on variety of industry, from AI like at Accelera AI in Europe, over Thales, which is using it in various security projects, up to consumer companies like Silicon Labs. The adoption is just great, and now we are bringing this also more into automotive. We have good starting points. There are a variety of projects who have adopted it, so I'm very confident to see volume shipment very soon. The future of RISC-V in automotive is bright, especially for the OpenHW Foundation. So we are expecting to see a higher mass adoption of our OpenHW RISC-V in automation because of the modularity and the high quality of the cores we are offering, but of RISC-V itself. That means you will have the RISC-V in things like the infotainment system and the advanced driving system assistance. You will have RISC-V where we already have proof of concepts from some of our great contributors. And I'm expecting there will be a variety and a broad range. We are also trying to redefine the structure of the vehicle. That's also why software-defined vehicle is a big topic, to make sure that it's all aligned. RISC-V is here a natural fit. Because of this unified architecture, you can do it from very small microcontroller units up to the application ready. You have the scalability, where then with a software-defined approach, you really can make sure you are catching all of the aspects. So I'm expecting that in the future there will be more and more RISC-V in the automotive world, and that will start in the coming years as we are seeing prototypes already available now, and that will really range from your infotainment system, maybe over the brake controller, maybe over the ADAS system, so you will basically see it everywhere, which will also help the people implementing it into automotive, making their software stack more easier, getting more flexibility, and the OpenHW Foundation will be a key player in this segment.